In the heart of the African wilderness, there existed a small village surrounded by dense forests and towering mountains. The villagers lived in harmony with nature, nurturing their crops and livestock. However, their peace was often disturbed by a dark presence that loomed in the nearby evil forests, Ekemma, the wicked witch. Ekemma was once a kind and beautiful woman, married to a brave warrior named Obinna. Their love was the talk of the village until tragedy struck. Obinna was killed in a raid by a rival tribe, leaving Ekemma heartbroken and childless. Overcome with grief and anger, Ekemma withdrew from the village and disappeared into the evil forests. Rumors spread that she had turned to dark magic, seeking revenge on the world that had wronged her. Years passed, and tales of Ekemma's wicked deeds grew. It was said that she feasted on the souls of newborn babies, casting a shadow of fear over the village. Mothers held their children close, praying for protection against the witch's wrath. One fateful day, a couple named Chioma and Nnamdi were traveling through the forests. Chioma was heavily pregnant, and they were on their way to a neighboring village to seek the help of a skilled midwife. As they made their way through the dense undergrowth, Chioma felt the first pangs of labor. "We must stop here," Nnamdi said urgently, helping Chioma to the ground. They set up a small camp, and Nnamdi did his best to comfort his wife as she prepared to give birth in the wilderness. As night fell, the air grew heavy with an ominous presence. The trees whispered in the wind, and the sky darkened with storm clouds. Ekemma had sensed the birth of a new life, and it was drawn to it. With a gust of wind and a crack of thunder, she appeared before Chioma and Nnamdi, her eyes blazing with malice. "You dare bring a child into my forest," Ekemma hissed, her voice echoing like thunder. "I will take what is mine." But as Ekemma reached out to snatch the newborn, something extraordinary happened. The baby, wrapped in a simple cloth, glowed with an ethereal light. The light grew brighter and brighter, forcing Ekemma to shield her eyes. The child was a child of destiny, destined to bring change and hope. Ekemma recoiled, her heart pounding. She had never encountered such power before. The baby's innocent gaze pierced through her anger and hatred, touching a long-forgotten part of her soul. Memories of her own lost child flooded back, and tears welled in her eyes. Chioma, sensing the change in Ekemma, spoke softly. "This child is not your enemy, Ekemma. She is a symbol of new beginnings, of hope and love. You have suffered greatly, but you do not have to be alone in your pain." Ekemma trembled, the storm within her calming her. She looked at the baby, then at Chioma and Nnamdi, and saw the love they shared. It reminded her of the life she once had, the life that was stolen from her. With a deep breath, Ekemma stepped back. Perhaps, you are right," she whispered. "I have been lost in darkness for so long. I cannot undo what I have done, but maybe I can change." The storm clouds began to part, and the wind died down. Ekemma looked at the baby one last time, a tear rolling down her cheek. She turned and disappeared into the forest, leaving behind a sense of calm. Chioma and Nnamdi held their child close, grateful for the miracle they had witnessed. They knew that Ekemma's path to redemption would be long and difficult, but they also knew that the power of love and hope could heal even the darkest of hearts. From that day on, the village no longer feared the evil forests. Ekemma was rarely seen, but when she was, it was a quiet guardian, watching over the children she had once sought to harm. Her transformation was slow, but with each passing day, the wicked witch became a memory, and Ekemma, the protector, took her place. And that is the end of our story. Let me know the lessons you've learned and how it relates to our word of today in the comment section. Bye guys.